First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing at the start. Here's Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have,
and he will score. Taysom Hill, touchdown New Orleans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
3rd and 5. He's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of spark.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll start with an option play to the right. Room to run at the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. So after one, the Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Wow. And he's going to take this all the way home. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Carr. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
At the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The second down throw is incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. The Saints are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll go play action with Carr. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, Move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. It's a give now to Kamara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. To throw, it's Carr. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They put Wilson in motion. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. Here's a 3rd and 10. Hurts again. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
They'll run. It's Barkley. How about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll run it here with Saquon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will get out in front 17-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Carr to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second and 7. Back is Carr. That's deep for Olave. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to just...
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Third and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on first and 10. Play action now. It's Carr. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it'll bring up second down. Carr. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. The Saints will punt this one away. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now we'll get a pause here. An injured player, and it's A.J. Brown, who was hurt on that last play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A run with Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Good for a Saints.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's Kamara. It'll be a short pickup. Down to the 22. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 22-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw from Carr. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. On the ground, this is Barkley. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard offer. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down. Here's Barkley. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen.
Into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 27, Saints 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10. Carr now. And this will be incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Carr. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled?
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Now Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a give to Barkley, running right. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Here comes the Eagles punt team. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. He's fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Carr working out of the gun. He'll check this down to the running back. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. And the Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very...
And he'll take it on in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown Saints. On comes Blake Krupe for the PAT. The kick is good. The Saints are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 5. And an Eagle first down.
Now the rookie out of Clemson, Will Shipley. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry here for Shipley. And the Eagles are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So, Greg Olson and our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long.